Chrisean Rock acts like a uncouth swine. She acts like a fucking animal on rabies, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You either gotta put that animal down or you gotta cage him. I'm sorry to tell you. Listen, I understand she's pregnant. I understand she's a woman at the end of the day, and trust me, we do love our women. But you can't deal with a swine who all she knows how to do is use her fisticuffs. You gotta put that dog down. Whether it's with a tranquilizer gun, whether it's with you gotta put him down. You gotta either do that or you gotta lock him in a cage. That's all, okay? You have a woman who uses women privilege when needed, so she'll buck at niggas, and then when shit get too far, she'll call abuse. But then she is pregnant, which usually is a protective state that all people want to be of women, and she'll still be trying to inflict abuse on other people. You get what I mean? You don't get to walk through this life abusing people physically, and everybody keeps making excuses for you because they say, oh, you were abused by other people, this and third. She's a unvaccinated swine that needs to be addressed, and if Blueface can't handle her, she already gave that nigga a concussion. You got to put the onus on the police, and they got to find a way to tranquilize that fucking beast. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't, listen, hopefully the baby get born healthy, and if this swine keeps acting like her fists and her hands are only weapons to attack other people, you take the baby from her. But this swine has got to be dealt with as one. Put a shock collar on her. You need to do something, a muzzle, anything of the sort. But trust me, Chrisean Rock is nothing but a unvaccinated, untrained, and undomesticated swine who's only swinging on other innocent women, and we should not tolerate this. You being pregnant doesn't allow you the luxury to abuse and assault other women that also potentially, could be mothers and stuff like that. Your trauma, or here's the thing, they've gassed her up. I think she's keeping the lights on at Zeus. They're not going to tell her she's wrong. Like, Lemmy, with all due respect to you, brother, why you got this swine on cast? Let this fucking hog, like, go to the fucking, veterinarian zoo or some type of shit and deliver that goddamn baby, because this hog doesn't know how to deal with humans. She's fighting up a storm. She think this shit is wrestling, except she's fighting everybody who even don't want to fight. You got to treat a swine like a swine, and Blueface couldn't deal with her. She actually dumped his ass and called his ass broke. Someone has to do it right. Lemmy, I think you fucked up. You should not put her on the cast.
I'm just trying to figure out why Akademiks be having all the smoke, all the energy for women. He never go this hard about men. Never, bro. Maybe in the past, one or two people, but for the most part, it be straight women. Now, he talking about Chrisean, everybody make excuses for her, she going around fighting everybody. Like, I know for a fact, I ain't making no excuses for her. She did some shit or dumb shit, fighting, getting into drama, and then they said she fought a stripper, then they said she fought Woe Vicky, then came out and said she threw something at her. At the end of the day, she toxic, Blueface toxic. That whole shit is just, the whole situation crazy. But the thing about Chrisean is she trying to get away from that shit, even though she still be making lives talking some, yeah, I'm still seeing him, I pulled up on him and Jade and this and that. So I never once said Chrisean is innocent, because she was stupid for keep on taking this nigga back, keep on going back and forth with him. But I get it. She thought she was in love. She thought this was the way to be loved. And she actually was talking about it. She was like, look, before she got pregnant, she was drinking all the time to cope with being with him. You know what I'm saying? You drunk, you fight, you argue, you make up, you get back together, you break up, the same thing. So she was doing her fair share of bullshit. But then, once she got pregnant, sobered up, and seeing this nigga, all he wanted to control, all he wanted was to make everything his, she got smart and left. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, she still come from a toxic ass background. And she on reality shows when they known for drama, beefing, and fighting. So I don't get what people expect. If you on a ratchet ass reality show, like, you gonna fight. But Akademiks, he just have no smoke for men, bro. It's sad. Calling her all type of this and that. Nigga, This nigga look like a whole pig. Like, what the hell? He trying to call Chrisean an animal. This nigga look like a whole cow and a pig. So he the last person need to be talking. Because if it come down to seeing him in real life, everybody gonna be like, yo, so what's that shit you said about me? He gonna either hide behind insecurity or say, yo, this entertainment. I don't mean none of this. I'm just making videos in my room. Like, that's all he doing. Shit crazy, man. That's what I think about this. Your boy B.